Hello everybody, welcome to another daily dose of gaming news and all that good stuff. And now I can say again, as always, I'll also publish everything on Rumble. I do it independently, so I will not counting anymore on syncing. And also on the blogger, kind of post. I post everything from YouTube and also on Patreon. As you might notice, I'm a little bit under the weather. I'm really clogged up on the nose and everything. Don't have fever, but I think I can manage to do this without coughing or something like that. I don't know what YouTube did now. They put this section here on my own channel to view my own videos. I don't understand that. But yeah, it is what it is. I don't know if I visit another channel, they will give me, for me, something from that channel. I don't know. I think this is useless on my own channel. I know what I publish. I don't watch or listen to myself. So I don't know why they put this guy. Sometimes they have brain farts from time to time. But yeah, let's get going. Supposedly continuing with all the NVidia stuff there. Supposedly there is going to be a special address on CES next year. So January 8th, Monday, 8 a.m. PT, so Pacific time, I suppose, New Vegas. So it's an NVIDIA special address. It's not a GeForce one, so we'll see how it goes, if they're going to do the super stuff or not. I don't know if there's going to be a debacle or not, but I will be here to wait and see what's going to happen here. Again, yeah, it's not a huge upgrade. I wish it was a little bit better in some aspects, especially in the 4080 and the 4070, especially the TI versions there. A little bit, give a little bit extra. But yeah, I don't see that. We will wait and see. I don't have anything here else to add on. I'm just tired a little bit of going through speculation regarding NVIDIA. But yeah, yesterday I covered the GTA6 Bloomberg article from Jason Schreier, I think it's called. And yeah, after I did the video, I noticed that effectively, officially, Rockstar Games will be launching the first trailer for the GTA6 in December. We don't have a specific date, so December. We'll have to wait for the next month. But yeah, they're supposedly it's the next month, December. They're going to also going for the 25th anniversary celebration stuff there from Rockstar. We'll see how it goes. I'm kind of excited to see what they do. They usually do very polished games overall, especially Red Dead Redemption 2 seems very polished. Even though I never played it. The same thing with GTA 5. Even at the time when it came out, it was very polished, but they just keep adding stuff there. And plus the online stuff, that it's not very well for me. But yeah, and the thing with the now with the GTA 5, it's I think it's mainly about microtransaction stuff for the have credits and stuff like that. It's too much for me. I'm too old for that stuff there. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. What kind of a trailer we have, like a teaser trailer, in-game play trailer, or if a CGI trailer. Usually I don't. First impressions. I hope they do in-game kind of a teaser trailer at least. So at least give the people some perception. But then again, like happened a few years ago with which game? It was a Ubisoft game. The one with Tom Clancy, I forget the series. They already have like the second one, and they're working on the third. They have a mobile game. I completely forgot the name of the franchise from Ubisoft. Yeah, it was a Tom Clancy one. It was like a big hit. The first trailer was very polished, in gameplay, a lot of very impressive. But then again, when it came out, was a very poor work done, a lot of downgrade. The studio was massive. Again, I'm blanking on that game. So I blanked out on my game, so of my brain, because it's not worth it for me. At least the way they went about it, doing things here. Again, a lot of multiplayer stuff. I don't like too much there. We got some more stuff, especially for game updates. Alan Wake 2 as a new update. So the 10th update addresses over 100 issue again. Some are console specifics, but then again, it's a little bit more polished here. They address some critical issues regarding mission stuff and misbehaving in the express in local girl coffee world. I don't know what it is. I didn't play the game, so I don't know what it is. But yeah, I think in terms of missions, like trigger stuff that trigger mission circumstances and triggers in games. I don't know, this is specific mission invitation case, a local girl we sing, old cards, room 665, scratch, Zane's film. Interesting, Zane's film. But yeah, and also a little bit patch here in terms of performance here and there. Also some stuff for Xbox S, Series X, which is the weaker one. Yeah, but yeah, they seem to be patching up the game and fixing here and there while it goes. But yeah, then again, I think the games when they come out, they should a little bit more polished here. Even though I never saw huge complaints regarding issues with the game, at least in terms of performance. The engine itself it just ramp ups and stresses a lot the hardware itself. But yeah, in terms of like bugs and glitches and stuff like that, I didn't hear that much. So I think this is like smaller things that like occasional or rarely happen with people. But yeah, they are on track on keeping the game polished as best as they can. And lastly, we got from Bethesda the Starfield game. It adds now DLSS free. It's the beta update on Steam only. At the moment, it has the DLSS free, so with the frame generation, HDR support, and some performance optimizations. I saw a video here and there where there is a little bit more performance depending on the GPU, but if not mistaken, from NVidia's GPUs, depending on the stuff, but in overall 4K, when the DLSS, now it's a little bit more optimized. So like for example, Killer City seems to be one of those that that hits a lot in terms of performance. The guy had like an uplift around 5 FPS average, give or take. In other places, and maximum 10 frames per second here and there, with the same settings in DLSS. So it's a little bit more optimized in that sense. But yeah, it is what it is. I think the problem is, at the moment, is not very well the like the frames, because it had to be patched all over the place still to get a little bit more improvement on that front. It's more about the immersion breaking. At least that's what I see around comments around that game. Even though they are doing like bit by bit some gameplay issues and of course graphic stuff. But yeah, frame generation works from NVIDIA as intended. Sometimes in some scenarios you can double up the frames that you had previously. But yeah, you can watch something doubling up in terms of frames, but then you get the feel of the game in a lower frame rate. Again, I think in special circumstances, for example, if you have, regardless of the resolution, if you can get a minimum of 60 FPS, I think putting the fake frame stuff there, it might still feel a little bit better, because it's already having a feel of the 60 frames per second. Because if you're having the game running at 30 FPS, your lag system, it's for 30 FPS, then you put like huge amounts of FPS, 60, 90 in some cases, I think it's possible. And then you feel the game as 30 FPS in terms of system lag, so it might be a little bit jarring, from my understand. I don't use this FSR or anything like that. I might have to use in the future, maybe in future games, but at the moment I feel comfortable of achieving, as I usually say, 4K 60. I think it's with then mixing here and there on some quality settings, depending on the game, of course. I think 4K 60, I think it's a good target, at least from my perspective there. But yeah, in terms of news, this is what it is. I don't have a lot more here. Again, I'm a little bit under the weather. I don't know if you heard me on the background sniffing here and there, but I'm a little bit clogged up and my brain is a little bit fuzzy still. But I'm going to wrap up here with some gaming deals. Still, the deals are kind of the same in the last few days. So you got Midnight Suns, 60% off until the 15th, so 4 more days, I think. We got Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom. There is no promo for the first one. I think it's already finished. I think it was last week or something like that. But yeah, the second one is 84% off. If you like this kind of games, JRPGs with some Ghibli-styled animation stuff, I think it's a well worth time. I think the story it's interesting by itself. Usually, it's coming out of age kind of a thing there, like teenager growing up and everything and dealing with all the situations there. It's always interesting. Also, we got Mass Effect Legendary Edition is still around 5 hours. Again, this is the free games with all the DLC there. 84% off. So free games, $10. I think it's a good deal. Again, it's always to this kind of reference in terms of games that came out. I think it's always good to have at least one playthrough to get an idea what they were trying to achieve and some influences that were brought out to other games from other studios. I got some other stuff here from GOG. Tomb Raider Game of the Year edition is still on promotion till the 14th, 80% off. So this has all the DLC stuff there. So $4 basically for this game. I think it's a very good option here. On GOG I didn't find the other two games. I'm not sure if they are on GOG or not, but here on the site I tried to search for the other two. There is no even at full price, so I don't know what's happened there in terms of like deals from I think this is still from Crystal Dynamics. Yeah, Crystal Dynamics. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Why they didn't put the other two there. Got again Dying Light. This is the definitive edition, so it has everything. $10. I think it's a good deal here. Not for the story. The game for the story is like a relatively generic story, but it's more about the gameplay loop that they introduce here from the parkour stuff. Even the first game, still it's pretty solid the way it feels in terms of gameplay. And lastly, we got Children of Morta this time on GOG. Usually I bring it up when they are on the. They usually are in the deal on Steam, and here it's the standard edition, but you can get like additional stuff here, like audio and stuff for $2 more. I'll leave it to you. But yeah, this as the modes and everything, it's everything in terms of updates for gameplay. It's free, so I think it's a very good game. Again, it's a little bit roguelike. Sorry, it's like a family of protectors that they have to defeat the darkness and everything. You're going to unlock the family members and their powers. You get some permanent upgrades. Then you got the runs in there. Yeah, it's isometric view if not mistaken, and seems pretty good. Even the story, how they're going about it, seems pretty good. And basically this is it, guys. Try to keep it short as possible. And yeah, later on Rumble, I will do because I'm doing the relaunch of the Evil Within 2 series. I'm just re-uploading everything, so I already deleted the older uploads. So everything now it's kind of in sync. When I'm publishing, I'm doing in order and complete. So don't miss out later. The publish of that video if you want to follow up or do a recap. And afterwards, I already managed to do the downloads from the Voidbuster series. And after I finish the Evil Within 2, I will upload every day one video from Voidbuster also. Yeah, and basically that's it, guys. I'm just going to wrap up with my plug on my Patreon for extra support. Again, I publish everything here, also no hidden content, and the extra support will go at the moment for storage, mainly for me to have backups of the projects that I do for my private clients, and space for the videos that I do for the channel. Basically that's it at the moment. Again, I don't know, just to finalize the unboxing of my Logitech new mouse that I managed to get. I will have to get a little bit better, so I can focus a little bit over what I want to say and what things that I want to bring out on that unboxing. Already took some pictures here and there. I don't have the materials to do a proper video like I did with the other unboxings. I had to borrow at the time for those first unboxings that I do, so I took some kind of decent pictures here, so you have an idea, even relatively to the size of the mouse and everything, and what brings in the box. And yeah, basically that's it, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. So until then, Kunamy Master out.